We got Guru singing Peso Pluma before GTA 4. Dude, I was singing it this morning. I couldn't stop. It was stuck in my head. I was literally salsering about my house in the shower. Compa, que le parece Zamora? La cuenta bailando sola, me gusta pa' mi bella. E la sabe questa buena, que tu dos andan mirándola como bella. Sorry, I'll stop. I will stop. Anyway, Radke versus... Said that shit at the same time we did. How many Pereira leg kicks can you do before you crumb? Oh, I reckon I could take a few. You know what's like a really overrated thing, chat, that every sort of influencer does? You know when they overreact to a low kick? It's so annoying when influencers do that, dude. Every time there's a fighter. You know? They overreact to a low kick, or they like have a body shot with a punch through the massive body pad and act like they've just been folded by it. It don't hurt that bad. It really doesn't hurt that badly. I know some of them are pussies, but it really doesn't hurt that bad. Listen, if Pereira gave me a full walloping low kick to the calf, I'm cooked. But the way they tap at the legs in these things, and he goes, like, come on, man. You act like you got shot. Like, it's going to sting, but you'll be all right. You know? I don't think I'm going to take a full power low kick without wincing from Pereira. Bare on the calf. I don't think so. But it's just, I know they ain't getting views with no reaction. I get it, but it's still lame. Alright, thank you. Highest acceptable body count for a girlfriend? Oh, don't do this, brother. It depends. There's context in it. Obviously, if you're in crazy numbers, you're in crazy numbers. But if we're in single digit numbers, context means all. If there's a girl with 5 bodies, but they've all been boyfriends that she wanted to pursue a relationship with, then that's one thing. But if a girl has 3 bodies, but she got gangbanged in a festival toilet, you know, the 5 body girl is probably going to be a bit better off than the 3. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even like this whole body count phrase. It's just a sign of the death of society with this new culture coming in. Dude. This is what happens when you let Chandler's kids control the culture, dude. Absolute generosity. Thank you for the £2, Cron Weasley. Appreciate that. I hate our UFC Carty music listening party on Friday. I'm not going to do a Carty music listening party. No. Asking women about other dudes they is insecure weirdo behavior. I disagree. If you ask them about, so who did you have sex with, this person or that person? That is weird, but you know, getting some level of understanding if she's like completely degenerate and short-term minded and rotten. You kind of want to know that before you settle down with her. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the $5. I don't want to be walking around my local town with my wife and kids in the future, and then she makes weird eye contact with a man and then sort of hides her face away because she once got fucking railed in a fucking festival toilet by her. You know what I mean? Thank you for the 5. It's a little different. I'm not going to ask everything, but I want to get the gist of some level of history. You'd be a handsome woman, Guru, if you decide to change. Okay, enough of this conversation. Thank you. If guys have standards, they're insecure. Okay, yeah, true. I didn't know railed me in a festival toilet. This is the type of energy they come out with. Nando's order. Get a private chef to pre-make meals too. True. Thank you for the £2. Appreciate that. Thoughts on Modgehead not using your animated character in his animations anymore? I mean, it's to be expected. Everyone gets in allegiance with me, and then behind the scenes, they just sort of distance from me quite a bit. It seems to happen quite a lot. But it's fine. I'm used to it. Very, very used to it at this point. The only one who didn't do that was Demetrius Johnson. He always sings my praises. And he knows the stuff I say. Like, he's seen a lot of the stuff I say. And he's like, no, I get it. You're just speaking your mind. I don't really care. And with the other stuff, he says, dude, I just see you as like a comedian that covers MMA in a way. So I'm not going to get angry about it. Mighty Mouse is the only real one, honestly. Hill too. Yeah, Jamal Hill as well, yeah. He's seen a lot of the stuff and he doesn't care. It's these pussy white people that fucking turn their back on me. Which is crazy to say, but it's true, right? black people being like, no, that's a fair take with some of the shit that I say. And then white guys are like, ugh, God, absolutely despicable behavior. God. Not DDP, though. DDP's cool with me. Till. All of that. And DJ's based, yeah. But they don't go out their way to sing my praises or anything like the others do. Aspinall's cool. Yeah, I'm sure we're good. Right here. Right now. Mate, I forget, do you go live for the Contender Series? John Bones Man. He does. He really does. Wear a red coat. I will. I'll be a red coat. If Tom loses while you wear a duck costume, it would be over. I mean, yeah. Imagine me literally sat there in the corner as John rains down elbows on Aspinall in a duck costume with absolute despair on my face. Dude, that'd be the fucking greatest scene there ever was in combat sports history. Sat there in a duck costume, just watching him get destroyed. Thank you for the 2. Impression of Nina Drama getting front kicked. Oh, God, I fell over and showed my ass again. Come on, that really hurt, Alex. I'm going to have to bend over and show my ass to show how much it hurt. That's every fucking video I fucking make. I'm a whore. Thank you for the 2. Have you heard of the fighter Rim Das? Safe. Would you just end stream? No. Wouldn't just end stream. Oh, if Jones did that? Yeah, probably. I probably imagine I literally never was heard from again. I might actually, that'd be aura, you know. I just disappeared from the scene completely. Thank you for the 2. You ever played Halo? Yeah, I played Halo, boy. But only played like the first mission or some shit. Sure, it'd be funny if Guru cornered Tom to win, but even funnier if he was in the corner and John won, just standing there. Oh, well, that's that then. Yeah, I know, yeah. God, man. Well, there you go. Tom's dead. Oh, no. It can't happen, Tom. You have to destroy him. Still mad of the early stoppage in the Morono fight? Yeah, he was still alive, I thought. W. John Pork Sr., indeed. Thank you for the 2 Canadian dollars. Have you noticed every, new MMA channels tried to copy you exactly? Yeah, a little bit, but it's cute. Thank you for the $5. It's not cute, but I don't know. It's cool. You know what I mean? I think it's like a... Here's the thing, chat. I don't think people copy me. I just think I have the takes to have. You know what I mean? Not intros and everything, but... Isn't it just the right way to go about doing it? So I could act like they're copying me, or I could just be like, well, these guys have noticed the way to do it as well. You know what I mean? It's... Bedtime does copy a lot of the jokes, but he has his own. You know what I mean? It's just, these are the jokes of the MMA community now. We are the culture. So they can copy us, but I'm not going to be all like defensive about, you can't say the people forget man jokes, and you can't say the this about so-and-so. You know what I mean? It's just how it is now. You know, it's like the surface. It's like the mainstream culture of MMA now is memes that we come up with. You know what I mean? In a weird way. So I'm not going to blame anyone. It's just what it is now. W. John Pox Sr. Impression of Connor on a swing asking to be pushed higher so he can touch the moon. Look at the moon! Push me higher into that, yeah? Higher and higher, D! $10. They copy how you interact with chat. They copy the impressions that you do without coming up with their own. They copy your takes even when they're wrong. Alright. I mean, I don't know, dude. Let people try and make their hustle, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the $10. People copy me. I don't care, man. I'm not here to guard some way of joking around or guard some way of humor in the MMA community. Most of these guys are just you guys. If you guys were making jokes, you would make a lot of jokes from chat. You know what I mean? That's true, isn't it? Your humor's probably been formed about MMA over the years from being in my chat room for so long. So I think a lot of these guys were just in my chat room for a while and then decided they should make their own channel, which is cool. I know they copy and stuff. I get it. I get sent stuff like, dude, this guy literally says exactly what you said, but... Is what it is, man. They're trying. They're doing their thing. Impression of Ariel and Hap arguing in the New York tunnels where Ariel wants to store stolen gold and Hap wants to store stolen radios. Man, what you doing, man? We trying to store galaxy gas here, man. Thank you for the $5. But Is he the most accomplished featherweight champion of all time, Joe Rogan? Without a doubt, is he? Do we just say that shit now? The most accomplished featherweight champion of all time? Like, he might be the best we've seen, but are we really just saying without a doubt the most accomplished when he's got half the defenses of Aldo? I know he's done well, but, you know, come on. Most accomplished is like, not without a doubt. Not with the losses that he's had. We got to see how it ends. If he gets the belt back, it's without a doubt, but we got to see how this story ends first. Aldo WEC as well, yeah. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. I'm just following orders. Good take on Lopez being much bigger than Volk in his boots. I mean, even without them, what, a half-inch difference? He's still going to be a massive frame advantage over him. Better heel turn, Bryce or John Cena? WWE greater than UFC. I don't give a fuck. I ain't 12 years old, so I don't watch WWE. Volk excels against the larger, thinner frames. Okay, true, he does a little bit, doesn't he? Yeah. I mean, I probably will still go with Volk, but I do understand the danger that Lopez presents. Pissed I can't see the conference right now. Was it Glenn? Thank you for the 2. Wait, thank you for the 5. Put Volk in the Aldo era and he has 20 defenses. I know, but it's like, the most accomplished is very specific wording. Like, that warrants the amount of titles, doesn't it? You know, who has the best resume, who's the greatest is a different thing. But the most accomplished is very specific wording where it's like, come on. You know? Bryce Mitchell's villain arc starts now, round 2 sub. Silver always nice during fights. Imagine him actually mad and wanting to bury him, I know, yeah, with a baseball bat. Thank you for the $2. 04 against every featherweight champ. I know he's not the GOAT, which is why I never said that, but you don't listen and you can vote and it annoys me. I literally specifically said he's not the GOAT, he's not the greatest, but most accomplished is like a different thing. That like is very specific wording when it comes to the amount of titles that you've won. You know? Will Bryce fulfill the prophecy of the Volk accomplish more? We'll see. We'll see if he goes on a slide right now. You might not be saying that. But yeah, Volk does have great wins, I know. I'm just saying, Aldo's in the fucking mix. You know what I mean? It's not miles ahead, you know? He had 8 title defenses. You know? It's a deal. It's a big deal. Come on, guys. I know Volk's over him on the GOAT list, but I'm just saying, like, most accomplished, without a doubt, is like, come on, guys. Why the light so bright? I'll get closer. Closer. For the $5, who cares about defenses? Aldo's best win is Chad Mendes. I know. But I'm just saying accomplished is a word that sort of indicates, like, the amount of belts that you have in a way, you know? Not the greatest, the best. That's a different conversation. Volk's the greatest and the best. Accomplished is when you look strictly at the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the 5. Did you see the Jackson podcast with Wonderboy? Apparently... Chat, I'm not saying Aldo's the great... again, no one listens, innit? You're all retards at the end of the day, most of you. I'm not saying Aldo's the greatest. I think Volk is the greatest featherweight of all time. He has a much better resume, but the most accomplished. When I hear that, it's like they're specifically talking about like the number of belts you have, you know? Like if Pantoja gets 7 defenses, he'll probably be the greatest flyweight of all time, but Demetrius Johnson's the most accomplished. He has 11 in a row, you know? All right, chill out, Simple. Do you think Gene went to kiss the wall? I don't know. He didn't even have a problem with that. He was just going after the flat earth thing. Are you beating Bursky with one more year of training? No. He's a UFC fighter. Not a year. Come on. I think like 5. Dude, it seems like all the fighters are giving little nods to Bryce, you know? Anyone else? I just noticed Jeff Neal whispered something to him about the booze when he sat down. You know? Feels like all the fighters are giving him little nods and nudges. Even Volk was giving him a handshake back in the side. And Jeff Neal whispered to him something and gestured like about the booze in the crowd. It's pretty cool. Volk looks rejuvenated. Maybe this is the comeback. Maybe indeed. Maybe indeed.